competition. Let me say hi to Sharina, one. Thanks for joining us. Ifwa, thanks for joining us on Instagram. Hello there. Just saying hi to you. Okay, thanks for joining us, everyone. Janet, I see you. Thanks for joining us. So if you just joined us, I just did an introduction of e-Ananse's spelling bee competition, which is commencing today. This competition will go on for the next 4 weeks, and possibly we'll have another one and another one and another one. By the end of the year, we're hoping to have champion of champions. We wish the kids who are starting today's competition the very, very, very best of luck today as they commence. If you joined us, I introduce our judge, our guest judge for today, who is Janet Glory Boateng, who is a journalist with Home-Based TV. She will be helping us with this pronunciation of the words, and then we'll take the scores and rank the kids. So we are waiting for Cardinal and Prince to change into their e-Ananse beautiful spelling bee shirts we made for them. Prince and Cardinal, can I have you here with me as you take your seat? So there was a balloting that we did behind the scenes. So because of that, Prince and Cardinal will compete among themselves for the first round. So, judge, your competitors. Competitors, your judge. Over to you, Janet.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity, e-Ananse, to be a judge. I think the word judge kind of scares, right? It's like, judge, I'm coming to judge. Please, I'm your friend for today, right? And then we'll be doing this together. And so thank you so much once again. Well, there are some rules and regulations that we would observe, and that would guide us as to what we are supposed to expect, what we are to do and not to do. I'll take the two main rules and regulations for this event. 1. Main word spelled correctly in 20 seconds fetches 3 points. Speller's inability to correctly spell the word within the stipulated time makes the word available to the other contestants for a bonus of 1 point if spelled correctly in 10 seconds. In case we have a tie at the end of the contest, additional bonus questions shall be asked by the judge to separate the two. The questions shall be open to cover areas such as health, education, and COVID-19 pandemic. Whosoever attains the highest point is the winner of the contest. Whosoever attains the highest point is the winner of the contest. So I'll briefly want to introduce the contestants I have before me who would begin before the others follow. I have Prince Jumper from Queen Rita Academy. Prince Jumper from Queen Rita Academy. And I have Cardinal Fifi Mensah from Beeston Montessori School. Ladies and gentlemen, these are contestants for this first session. And so without wasting much time, we'll begin with the spelling bee. I wish you all the best. Don't forget, like I said, I am your friend and not necessarily a judge. But at the end of the day, of course, I'll tell you the scores. Sure, so I would have Cardinal stand to be reading our first, to spell our first word. You could move a little bit to that side. Right, perfect. So our first word today is novel. Novel. If you want an explanation or the meaning of the word, I could help you with that. If you want to quickly spell it too, you may go ahead. If you want an explanation, you can let me know. Do you want a meaning to the word? Sure. Novel. Novel means newly made, formed, or evolved. You may spell the word.
Novel. Novel. N-O-V-E-L. Novel.
I couldn't hear you correctly, you might remove your nose mask so that I can hear the pronunciation. Right.
Novel. N-O-V-E-L. Novel.
Novel is correct for the word novel. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we clap for him? I couldn't hear the clappings. Can we motivate him? Thank you very much. We'll move on to our next contestant. Can we have Mr. Prince Jumper before us? Mr. Prince Jumper, your word for today is quick. Did I define it? Okay, please go ahead.
Isolate. I-S. S. L-A-T-E.
All right. ISSLATE is wrong for isolate. Would you want to take that as bonus, Mr. Cardinal? Right. You can sit down, Mr. Jumper.
Isolate. I-S-S-O-L-A-T-E. Isolate.
Thank you very much. You may resume your seat. ISSLO for the word isolate. First and foremost, I would want to define the meaning for your hearing. To place in quarantine or to set apart. Isolate. To place in quarantine or to set apart. Now, this is the spelling for isolate. I-S-O-L-A-T-E. I-S-O-L-A-T-E. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the correct spelling for the word isolate. We move on to our next hand before us. Thank you. So, your word for spelling is hospital. Hospital. I can define the meaning.
Capital H-O-S-P-I.
S-P-I-T-L is correct. Can we have Mr. Prince jump? Your word for today. If you are okay, you can proceed. Meaning? Involving major incident, a part or a body. You may go ahead.
Surgery. S-E-R.
S-E-R-D-R-Y. Surgery. Prince Jumper, you may resume your seat. Mr. Cardinal, would you want to take that as a bonus question? Please.
S-U-R-G-E-R-Y.
S-U-R-G-E-R-Y is correct, and for a bonus point of 1 for Mr. Cardinal. Can we have Mr. Prince before us again? Therapy. Should I give you the meaning?
Yes.
One form states process of change from one form, state, style, or place to another. Therapy is correct for Mr. Prince Jumper. Can we? Well, you can sit and spell from there. Sure. That's Mr. Cardinal. Is spell it.
Transition. T-I-O-N. Transition.
Transition is correct for transition for Mr. Cardinal. Mr. Prince Jumper, your word for spelling is enzyme.
Enzyme. E-N-Z-Y-M-S. Enzyme.
E-S.
M-S. Enzyme.
E-N-Z-Y-M-S. Enzyme is wrong for Mr. Cardinal. Can you spell it? Please go ahead.
Enzyme. E-N.
Middle spelling for
Ventilator. T. E-R.
Ventilater is wrong for Mr. Cardinal. Mr. Prince.
Ventilator. V-E-N-T. E-O-R.
Ventilator is correct for Mr. Prince. The next word. Prince.
I-G-A.
That is wrong. Can Mr. Cardinal take it?
Fumigation. F-U-M-I-G-A-T-I-O-N.
Mr. Cardinal. Mr. Cardinal, this is your main word.
Incidents. I-N-D-E-N-C. Incidents.
I-N-D-E-N-C is wrong, Mr. Cardinal. The next word for Mr. Prince. Do you want the spelling? Sorry, the meaning. An apparatus used to maintain environmental conditions suitable for a premature baby.
Is the word again.
Incubator.
Incubator. I-N-C-U-B-A-T-O-R.
I-N-C-U-B-A-T-O-R is correct for Mr. Prince Jumper. Main word for Mr. Cardinal. Symptoms.
Symptoms. S-Y-M. P-T-O-M-S. Symptoms.
S-Y-M-P-T-O-M-S is correct for Mr. Cardinal. Main word, for Mr. Prince Jumper. I think you took syndrome. Containment. Containment. The meaning?
No.
Okay.
Containment. CONTAINment.
Correct for Mr. Prince Jumper. Mr. Cardinal, your main word. Attainment.
Attainment. Capital A T T A I N M E N T. Attainment.
Capital ATTAINMENT is correct for Mr. Cardinal. We are taking our last two words for this particular contest. Mr. Prince Jumper, your main word. Sanitizer.
Sanitizer. SANTIZER. Sanitizer.
SANTRTIZER is wrong for Mr. Prince Jumper. And so on this note, I wouldn't want to give it to you for a bonus so that you and Mr. Prince Jumper can be on the same level. Your main word, Mr. Cardinal. Nurture.
Nurture. NURTURE. Nurture.
NURTURE is correct for Mr. Cardinal. Ladies and gentlemen, can we appreciate his efforts? That is all for this particular contest. Thank you so much, Mr. Prince Jumper and Mr. Cardinal. We will see you at the semi-finals. Thank you. So we can have our next spellers.
So thank you very much, Prince and Claudia. You can exit the stage now. Pick your nose marks. So thank you very much for joining us. From the score sheet, we'll quickly get to know who won for the first set. We have Faustina, production team member. We are waiting for that scores. But let me welcome Asante George on Facebook Live. Henry, Jonathan Tete, you're watching us live. Thank you very much for joining us. This is e-Ananse's Spelling Bee competition. Today is the very first day we're starting. This will go on for the next 4 weeks. We have 8 contestants from different schools. Claudia and Prince just did the first set of the competition. Let me go back here. Henry, DC, Jonathan, Tete, thank you very much for joining us. Akofa Amasewa, thank you very much for joining us. If you're just tuning in, you're welcome to the Spelling Bee competition. If you want your words to also be part of the next set, you're welcome to DM us on Facebook, on Instagram. We are also on Twitter, and we are also on LinkedIn, so don't forget to do that. Quickly, I will call the next set of kids who will be having the second competition here. At the same time, I'm waiting for the scores who won the first round. I can't wait. So we have Michelle Mensa Ahin from Grace Preparatory School. We also have Gloria Owusuwa. She's from Father's Legacy International School. So this one will be between a lady and a lady. I can't wait to see who will win. Michelle and Gloria, are you ready backstage? Can I have you here with me? Gracefully walk towards me. Social distancing, I hope you know that. Okay, so take a seat, relax. Take a seat. How are you doing?
Fine.
Okay, are you ready to compete among yourselves?
Yes.
Okay, may the best person win this round. When Michelle and Grace, they finish, then we'll tell the scores for the first round and the second round. So I'll once again exit the stage, and the next voice you hear is the judge, that is Janet Glory Boatin. Over to you, Janet.
Thank you very much, Nanaya. So Miss Michelle Mensa Ahin is from Grace Preparatory School. I think I would write. Miss Gloria Owusu is from Father's Legacy International School. Ladies, are you ready?
Yes.
Sure. So without wasting much time, we'll proceed. Your first word for Miss Gloria is epidemic.
Epidemic. E-P-I-D-E-M-I-C. Epidemic.
E-P-I-D-E-M-I-C is correct for Miss Gloria. Ladies and gentlemen, can we show some love to her? Miss Michelle, your word is thermometer.
Thermometer. T-H-E-M-O-M-E-T-E-R. Thermometer.
T-H-E-R. Sorry. So thermometer is wrong for Miss Michelle. Can we take it for a bonus for Miss Gloria?
Thermometer. T-H-E-R-M-O-M-E-T-E-R. Thermometer.
T-H-E-R-M-O-M-E-T-R is correct for Miss Gloria. Your main word, Miss Gloria. Communicable.
Communicable. C-O-M-M-U-N-I-C-A-B-L-E. Communicable.
C-O-M-M-U-N-I-C-A-B-L-E is correct for Miss Gloria. Ladies and gentlemen, can we appreciate her? Miss Michelle, are you fine?
Yes.
Sure. Mortality.
Mortality. M-O-R-T-A-L-I-T-Y. Mortality.
M-O-R-T-A-L-I-T-Y is correct for Miss Michelle. Can we clap for her? And please let's do well to be clapping for them after the advanced spelling. Miss Gloria, your main word. Curriculum.
Curriculum. C-U-R-R-I-C-U-L-U-M. Curriculum.
C-U-R-R-I-C-U-L-U-M is correct for Miss Gloria. Miss Michelle, your word. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. C-O-R-O-N-A-V-I-R-U-S. Coronavirus.
C-O-R-O-N-A-V-I-R-U-S is correct for Miss Michelle, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Gloria, your word. Antique.
Antique. A-N-T-I-Q-U-E. Antique.
A-N-T-I-Q-U-E is correct for Miss Gloria. The next word for Miss Michelle, your main word. Critique.
You can have the meaning.
Showing no interest, vigor, determination, or enthusiasm.
Critique. Q-U-T-I-C-U-E.
That is wrong, Miss Gloria.
Critique. C-R-I-T-I-Q-U-E. Critique.
C-R-I-T-I-Q-U-E is correct for Miss Gloria. Yes. Miss Gloria, this is your main word. Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. L-A-C-K-A-D-A-I-S-I-C-A-L. Lackadaisical.
L-A-C-K-A-D-A-I-S-I-C-L-A is correct for Miss Gloria. Miss Michelle, your word. Isolation.
Isolation. I-S-O-L-A-T-I-O-N. Isolation.
I-S-O-L-A-T-I-O-N is correct for Miss Michelle. Can we clap for her, please? Miss Gloria, your main word. Chloroquine.
Chloroquine. C-H-L CHLOROQUINE, chloroquine.
CHLOROQUINE is correct for Miss Gloria. Miss Michelle, disseminate.
Disseminate. DESSEMINATE. Disseminate.
That is wrong. Miss Gloria.
Disseminate. DISSEMINATE. Disseminate.
That is correct for Miss Gloria. DISSEMINATE. Disseminates. Your main word. Epidemiology.
Epidemiology. EPIDEMIOLOGY. Epidemiology.
EPIDEMIOLOGY is correct for Miss Gloria. Miss Michelle, your main word. Epitome.
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 Epitome. Can I have the name?
Sure. The golden rule is often cited as the epitome of moral character. That's an example. Please let me get you the meaning. A person or thing that is a perfect example of a particular quality or type.
Epitome. EPITOM. Epitome.
That is wrong. Miss Gloria.
Epitome. EPITORM. Epitome.
That is wrong as well. Epitome. 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 Our last two words for this particular contest. Who takes the main word? You. Cardiovascular.
Cardiovascular. CARDIOVASCULAR. Cardiovascular.
CARDIOVASCULAR is correct for Miss Gloria. Miss Michelle, how are you? Your word. Wuhan.
Wuhan. WUHAN. Wuhan.
WUHAN is correct for Miss Michelle. Our very last words, ladies. Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. ENCYCLOPEDIA. Encyclopedia.
That is wrong. She wants to take it again as a bonus. Sorry.
Encyclopedia. ENCYCLOPEDIA. Encyclopedia.
That is also wrong. Encyclopedia. 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 So that is it with this particular contest. Ladies, thank you so much, Miss Michelle, Miss Gloria. Thank you, and so we move on to our next competitors.
That was an amazing performance. Thank you, ladies. So you can exit the stage as we get your scores ready. So if you just join us, you're welcome to e-Ananse Libraries. This is our spelling bee competition that we organize amongst 4 children from 4 different schools. I've been your host for today's program. My name is Constance. Let me acknowledge some of our followers. Miss Annie, thanks for joining us. Kingston's Kitchen, GH, okay, thank you for joining us. Erefua, thank you very much also for joining us. If you just join us, we stream live on YouTube too, so you can go there and get the whole video there. Before this, we had 2 competitors who was at the first round, that is Cardinal Fifi Mensah and Prince Jumper. So from the scores, Cardinal Fifi Mensah had 18, Prince Jumper had 10. So it's very obvious that Cardinal won for the first round. Let's give a round of applause to him. Cardinal, can I see you? Oh, Cardinal, you didn't even hear you won. Come, Cardinal, please come. So for the second round, we have 2 ladies who were at the second round. That was Michelle Mensah Ahin, Gloria Owusu. So Michelle had 13 points and Gloria had 26 points. So where is Gloria? So Gloria won for the second round. So that means that they would appear at the semifinals. That is 2 weeks to come. Next week we have a different set of kids who would be competing amongst themselves. But for today, we have Cardinal and Michelle. Congratulations. Can we have some social distancing here? I heard you guys spelled coronavirus. Was it any of you? Did you get it right? You did. Okay, so I hope that it's not only here, but when you're home, you practice social distance. You wash your hands and all that, because we are not in normal times. That is the phrase that we have trending now, right? So thank you very much for making it to today's competition. You can exit the stage. So all too soon, we are coming to the end of the first round for the spelling bee competition. We are most grateful for our followers on Instagram, our followers on Facebook and YouTube. You guys are amazing, constantly following us whenever we come online. Don't forget that we have other programs. We have book readings on our live videos on Fridays, so do join us, but we wrap up in a bit. I would like to also acknowledge and thank our guest judge, Janet Glory Boatin from Homebase TV, who honored us. Thank you very much, Janet, for honoring today's invitation. And we have some parents behind the scenes who brought their kids. Thank you very, very much for honoring our invitation. And the production team, Parkwesi, Emmanuel, and the 2 Michaels, thank you very, very much for also making this. And the other 8 contestants that I'm viewing behind here, thank you very much for joining us. I've been your host for today's Spelling Bee competition. My name is Constance. Do join us next week as we bring you another set of the competition. It's a bye for now, and keep safe.